Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Highline. Tonight's game day will feature the Chargers and the Devils. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined, as always, by Stu Nyman to bring you this matchup between the Chargers and the Devils. How you doing today, Stu?
Andrew, I'm doing really well. Looking forward to watching the Chargers take on the Devils.
Yeah, Chargers and Devils have played twice in a row and now make it 3 times in a row today. Let's take a look at those standings and see where these teams stack up. Devils have made quite the run. They've won 18 of their last 24 matches across 4 game days, moving up into 3rd place for the moment. But you see, a couple game days behind the Renegades are the Devils, so with a result today, at least a tie, they would jump to a tie for first or maybe even into solo first place. Chargers looking to get some points as well, reeling just a bit. Chargers have lost 2 of their last 3 game days and actually extend that a little longer. That's 5 of their last 6. We're going to get started here with our top division singles match. And we're going to see Nicholas against Zuleika here to get the game day started. So far, Zuleika 5-1 this year in singles. His only loss came against Nicholas back on the 17th of March. That was Nicholas's only win this year. Nicholas just 1-5. Singles to begin the day. Top match here, Zuleika and Nicholas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our first match of the game day. Singles match. Zuleika will have the serve for the Chargers.
And just a surprising result last time these two played. Zuleika's been playing some of his best singles of his Battle Court career. Nicholas, his first season in Division 1, was winless going into that matchup with Zuleika. We'll see what Zuleika has in store for the rematch here.
There's the serve. We begin. Robote forehand by Zuleika. Here's Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Zuleika powerfully from the left side. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Zuleika winds up. Costello scores. First point of the first set goes to Zuleika of the Chargers. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And the early 2-all, really good sign for Zuleika and Chargers fans alike. He's at his best when he's aggressive out there in singles. The last matchup really just didn't throw a whole lot of shots. Nicholas known for his defense, but if Zuleika plays the way he's capable of, those 2-alls are nearly undefendable.
Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Robote is coming out. Zuleika now goes wall to wall. Robote forehand. Nicholas is there. 2-all by Nicholas. That lands in perfect to score. All tied up, 1-1. Nicholas serves for the Devils.
Nicholas certainly picked up his level of aggression the last couple matches in Division 1.
You know, we saw him do that in the practice earlier today, and this one looked just as good.
Yeah, just getting warmed up. And, you know, you have to throw shots in this division. I think that's probably the biggest difference between Division 1 and Division 2. You can get away with a more defensive style in Division 2 with some of those players. But here in singles Division 1, you have to throw shots to score. We're seeing that now. Nice to see that Costado developing for Nicholas. Ties at 1-1.
Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Costello opens and scores. Well executed by Nicholas. He leads 2-1.
And I think Nicholas sensing that Zuleika was going to be a little more aggressive today after losing the first matchup. So that necessitates more aggressive play from Nicholas. And hey, if he throws a 2-all well,
if you got to go for it, absolutely, Andrew.
Look at this one. I mean, see how wide it opens? I mean, that's no chance to get out there. That's perfect.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a backhand by Zulaika. Robote. Costado inside placement to score. We're all tied up, 2-2. Zulaika serves for the Chargers.
And look at how far to the outside Nicholas was trying to defend the Costado. I mean, he's thinking 2-all the entire way, and you kind of have to shade that way against Zulaika, because if he throws it well, that 2-all is going to open up wide. And you see that first move, hard commit to the outside. Zulaika plays it inside to score.
Beautiful serve by Zulaika. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played to the inside. Robote forehand. Zulaika's there, backhand from the 10 line. Nicholas up the wall, down with the ball. Robote forehand rifled by Zulaika. Nicholas makes a save. Zulaika takes on the bounce. Good control at the 8 line. Karam will score. Well thrown by Zulaika. He leads 3-2. That was beautifully done.
Yeah, and it's turned into a quick draw match pretty quickly. I mean, first one to shoot has scored, I believe, every point so far in this match. Here's the Karam from Zulaika. Kill shot from the forehand. It works the same direction as the Costado 2-all, just thrown from the forehand.
And also, the closer you are to the side wall, the more difficult it is to get that ball to open up. Zulaika did that well. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand. Here's a backhand by Zulaika. Scoop by Nicholas. Below. Caught by Zulaika. Zulaika fakes the Karam, puts this inside. Robote not coming out. 4 points for Zulaika of the Chargers. He serves.
Zulaika playing this to the inside. Look at Nicholas, goes for a scoop, outside placement attempt, but when it doesn't work out, he's in a very difficult position defensively. See again, he's shading towards the outside because Zulaika's thrown the Karam well today too. Zulaika puts it inside to score. Opens up that lead to 2.
Here's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Fired from the forehand of Zulaika. Robote forehand. Robote left side for the big bounce. Brought down by Nicholas at the 11 line. Robote forehand by Nicholas. It passes. Robote forehand by Nicholas again. Big right side. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside.
Oh,
what a scoop by Zulaika. Inside placement. Caught and return. Robote forehand. Zulaika's there, winding up. Costado is out. 3 points for Nicholas of the Devils. He serves.
A little off his footing there as he tried to make that throw. It was a tough catch low to the left side and then trying to get into the 2-all pretty quickly. Sent it a little higher than he would have wanted, sailing out of play. Moves it back to just a 1-point deficit now for Nicholas.
Here's a backhand by Zulaika. Robote, forehand. Zulaika will take that on the bounce. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Zulaika's there, winding up. Ball's on the wall, stopped beautifully by Nicholas on the backhand. 2-all opens wide and scores. 5 points for Zulaika. He serves.
And that looked a little different on the Costado Zulaika. And Nicholas certainly reacted that way too. I mean, he stopped in the middle of his motion to the outside thinking, hey, maybe he's going to keep this inside or more of a splitter. Then at the last second, Zulaika kind of snapped it and it opened up wide. So
you described it well. It was more of a snapping motion as opposed to that fluid, big costado that we see him throw with the wind up and then he commits. This one was a little bit more choppy.
Yeah, and he really got it to open up, though.
Absolutely.
5 points, a chance to take the first set.
Here's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote on the wall will score. Nicholas is still in it with the Devils. He has 4 points and the serve.
Robote right along the side wall. See it every day. It's so tough to get your cesta into the wall, ball into the basket, and then try to make the throwing motion to continue the rally. Nicholas got another life here, battling his way back in this match.
Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Nicholas. 2 pass. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Powerfully thrown. Zulaika now from the 9 line to the inside. Nicholas sets up. Nicholas from the forehand, low and hard, crossing the wall. Beautiful scoop by Zulaika. Zulaika again, this time from the 11. Robote forehand. Passes. Zulaika looks for the Robote, puts it to the inside. Nicholas is there. Costello 2-all. Out.
Just out.
Point and set for Zulaika of the Chargers. He won the first set, 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Zulaika still going. And that 2-all attempt was out there as thrown by Nicholas, giving Zulaika the 6-4 set victory.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Zulaika wincing a little bit coming off the court.
I thought at first he was out, but yeah, after this throw, I mean, not this one.
It did look like he was walking something off, just to say it plainly.
Yeah.
But just not sure what it was.
Scoop there by Nicholas, but he goes straight outside with it, and not outside enough. Zulaika with the stop, back over the top.
Fake the carom. Puts it inside to score. Well done.
Just a little body fake there. That's all the difference. Nice scoop by Nicholas with one hand. Back to the inside. How about that one? Zulaika made 2 of those catches. High scoops right along the wall. And as he's known to do, enjoying a banana between sets. And Zulaika just surprising the result of the last match against Nicholas in singles. As Zulaika, you heard 5-1 this year. His only loss came in that match against Nicholas. So he's been playing great. He's been aggressive, but you know, sometimes the players of all great skill, you know, any of these guys can beat anybody really any given day.
You can ask anyone who knows anything about professional Jai-Alai. Let's ask any professional Jai-Alai player of any generation about the role that luck, just luck. It's all the skill in the world, but you need the balls to drop the right way. Right. Luck has a little something to do with it.
Absolutely. Zulaika playing well that first set. Well thrown shots. 6-4. Nicholas already out there, ready to begin set 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Nicholas will have the serve for the Devils. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And look for Zuleika to maintain that level of aggression even into this second set. We've seen players at times, they get complacent. They come out firing in the first set. They say, oh, I got this in the bag. And then they just kind of go through the motions in set two. Next thing you know, you're in the third set. See how it goes there. There's the serve.
Here's a backhand by Zuleika to the inside. Nicholas is there. Robote, forehand by Zuleika, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Swing and a miss. Zuleika's on the board first for the Chargers here in the second set. He serves.
Long Robote is a little more difficult. I mean, it's all about timing. And then that ball heats up. You could be just a bit off, and you see the result there, a swing and a miss. Not used to seeing that from Nicholas.
What a catch by Nicholas off a beautiful serve by Zuleika. Robote 2-all. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand. 3-wall play is in and scoring. See on the replay here, beautiful 2-wall stopped by Nicholas.
Yeah,
Judge ducked out of the way.
Yeah, goes for the 3-wall. Opens up sharply off the back.
And scores.
That's well done. You don't want to give Zuleika a chance with the way he's been catching along the inside today, so throw it above his head, force him to get that Robote.
There's the backhand by Zuleika. Nicholas, backhand from the 10 line. Robote, forehand. Scoop attempt is tipped. 2 points for Nicholas. He serves.
Simply done there. Low and hard to the inside. Cross the side wall. Put it at Zuleika's feet. Couldn't scoop that one up.
It's an excellent serve by Nicholas. Big backhand by Zuleika. Robote coming out to the 6 line. 2-all. Zuleika gets there, stops it. Karam return, caught the pad. 3 points for Nicholas of the Devils. He serves.
Maybe felt a little bit of pressure on that throw. He was particularly deep in the backcourt, and Nicholas had, I mean, as good of a read as you can on this Karam from the outside. One thing, too, is the Karams kind of die when they hit the sidewall, so you have to throw it maybe a little harder than you want to make sure you land it in and get it above the pad. That one dropping well into it.
Here's a backhand by Zuleika. Nicholas from the 10 line to the inside. Zuleika's there. Robote forehand. Nicholas will look for the Robote. Plays on the left side. Zuleika picks it up. Shoots the 2-all. It scores. 2 points for Zuleika of the Chargers. He serves.
And Costado 2-all's a real weapon for Zuleika. If he throws it well, I don't think there's anybody on the roster that's going to go out there and get it. I mean, look at that. That's 8 feet in front of Nicholas where it hits the net. And Nicholas is quick. I mean, he's got great reaction. He can get out there pretty easily. One of the better defensive players. But you throw it like that, there's no answer. 3-2, Zuleika trying to get back into it now. Just a 1-point deficit for him. Oh, big bounce.
Pika serve stopped by Nicholas. Here's the catch by Zuleika. Zuleika to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Forehand Robote rifled wall, 2-wall by Zuleika coming all the way out to the 4 line.
Oh.
Attempt to place it outside softly. Hit the pad. We're all tied up. 3-3. Zuleika serves. Nicholas trying to do something with it. Keep it away from Zuleika.
Well, it's the right idea because it was just a defensive shot.
But my goodness, he was just backpedaling to try to get the ball in a cesta and off the Robote in the first place.
I believe Ferronda executed that exact shot last Friday night from the inside. He dropped one outside, and defense wasn't close to it.
So Nicholas taking a cue from Ferronda.
Yeah, his teammate. It was maybe watching a little bit.
All right.
Or I'm totally off, and it wasn't Ferronda, but I thought Well, he was our player of the day last time.
I trust your memory more than I do mine. Well, he played so many points.
Yeah, he did.
Beautiful catch by Nicholas. That was an excellent serve by Zuleika crossing the wall. High and inside. Robote, forehand. Zuleika's there. He winds up. Costello is out. 4 points for Nicholas of the Devils. He serves.
Yeah, Zuleika knew he had Nicholas right there. Just needed to drop it inside the boundary. It gets increasingly more difficult to score to the net. You know, now Nicholas senses it. He's going to shade towards the outside and make sure he doesn't get beat the same way.
Here's a backhand by Zuleika. Robote. Forehand. Powerful forehand Robote by Zuleika. Back to the inside it goes. Zuleika with the catch. 2-all. Oh. Perfectly executed to score. 4-4 is the score. Zuleika serves.
And again, it's that a little bit of a different look from the Costado. That one, again, he releases it way quicker, kind of snaps it, and gets it to open up. You know, the typical Costado 2-wall from Zuleika, it takes maybe a second and a half to develop, which is the difference sometimes of defending it on the outside and one getting by you. Gets it off quicker. Nicholas can't react in time, but it's 4-4. Another big bounce serve here.
It's a beautiful catch by Nicholas. Nice return. Powerful forehand Robote. Nicholas takes off.
Turned his back
just
to
missed
it.
it.
Wow.
That's 5 points for Zuleika of the Chargers. Possible match point. Yeah, Nicholas saw that coming out of Zuleika's cesta and just took off running.
I mean, turned his back to the ball. You don't see a player ever like sprint towards the front wall.
The general rule is that you're never going to outrun the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we talk about in highlight? World's fastest ball sport.
Yeah. Not
world's fastest person trying to beat the world's fastest ball.
He can run quicker than he can backpedal, but no difference there. What a throw by Zuleika.
Another big bounce serve. This one stopped by Nicholas. Backhand to the corner, out to the Robote. Nicholas forehand Robote to the inside. Tough catch by Zuleika. Robote forehand to the outside. 2-all by Zuleika. Stopped by Nicholas. Sidearm carom by Nicholas will score. 5-5. So this is set point for Nicholas of the Devils. Match point for Zuleika.
Second time Zuleika's gone for a shot off the Robote. Nicholas has been there both times. Sidearm carom. He kept it low enough that, you know, Zuleika had no chance to get there on the outside. This is it. Chance for Nicholas to get back in the match or Zuleika to take it.
Beautiful catch by Zuleika. Pulling that serve off the wall. Here's the Robote for Nicholas to pass. Zuleika saves the Robote. Backhand by Nicholas to the corner. Out to the Robote. Zuleika's there. Robote forehand by Zuleika, caught by Nicholas. Nicholas on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Nicholas will take this in the air. Backhand, lower and harder. Comes out. Robote forehand save. Scoop by Nicholas.
What a catch.
Robote forehand by Nicholas. Passes. Zuleika's looking for it. Robote save to the inside. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand by Zuleika. Nicholas now from the 9 line. Backhand to the corner. Out to the Robote. Pico Robote. Big bounce. Read and stopped by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Powerful forehand Robote by Zuleika. Robote forehand saved by Zuleika. Nicholas takes on the bounce at the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Scoop by Zuleika. He shoots the 2-all home to score.
What a point.
Point, set, and match for Zuleika of the Chargers, taking it in straight sets 6-4, 6-5.
Yeah, Zuleika breathes a sigh of relief after that one. What a 2-all there to end the match. Incredible 11th point of the second set. Going the way of the Chargers. Zulaika wins the rematch. Straight set, 6-4, 6-5. What a way to get the game day started here. Our top division of singles up next. We'll move over to doubles, 6th division. That'll be El Barba and Gallo against CRB and Kubala. Take a look at that final sequence here. I mean, this throw by Nicholas is a good one. He makes a scoop, and Zulaika seemingly running out of gas there at the end. He shot it, and boy, did it score. Hands up, winner of our first match.
Very well done.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
We're back here. Game day score reflecting that win by Zulaika of the Chargers. See there, that bottom row, those are our season standings. Chargers and Devils both inside the top 4 in the playoffs at the moment. Chargers looking to close that gap. Most of those teams at the top. We're going to hear from Zulaika, now 6-1 in singles this year. Congratulations, Zulaika. What a win there. What a point to end the match. Just got to ask you, that first matchup against Nicholas, was there anything you learned that you helped apply to get the win today?
To catch more balls than Nicholas. We know that he's a catching machine. So that was a strategy, try to catch, finish in the front as always, and today was our day, so happy to set the tone for the rest of the game day, hopefully.
Absolutely, Zulaika. A great performance to start things off. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And we'll go to 6th division doubles up next. El Barba and Gallo get another crack here at CRB and Kubala.
Yeah, he just said I'm sorry.
El Barba and Gallo for the Chargers this year. That team 3-4, so yeah, not all too bad. They did swap courts. Gallo started in the front. Now he's in the back court. CRB and Kubala, though, boy, these guys have been on another level. 6-0, best record in Division 6. Looking to remain perfect. See if they can do it here. CRB and Kubala won the first matchup of the regular season, 6-3, 6-0. That was against Williams and Gallo because El Barba was out that day. They got El Barba. There's the serve. We begin our second match. Gallo lays up the rebote. It clears the screen. There's CRB. Drop shot. Oh, look at El Barba. He gets up to it. Drop shot returned by El Barba will score. Chargers strike first here in our second match.
El Barba eyed that drop shot and just threw the ball where neither opponent was. Good effort here by CRB, but El Barba was all over it. But this drop shot, look at this. One bounce, second bounce by the 2 line. All right.
No chance. Yep.
Very well done.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Kubala makes the catch over the 8 line, plays it inside. Here's Gallo. Kubala with the catch. This one dropping. Oh, Gallo. It's a tough rebote, and it's not going to make it. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Devils get one back. We're tied up.
Gallo trying to save that rebote. Didn't have much on it. Either coming off the back wall or out of his cesta. Just fell short.
Ran inside, cut off by CRB. Right back to Gallo. He makes the catch. Kubala steps up, fires it from the 9-line, low runner. Gallo gets there. Here's Kubala now, a little deeper in the backcourt, floats it on the wall. Gallo takes it off. Nice play. Kubala now up a little further. He's at the 8-line, low runner. Scoop by Gallo. Goes high and deep. And it scores for the Chargers. 2 points for the Chargers. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean, you play to the whistle, and if there's no whistle, there's no whistle.
You know, that's... Look, I mean, we sit back here all the time. I mean, that didn't look anything. That didn't look like a
out of the ordinary.
Yeah, no, it didn't
Nothing
look like a
ordinary.
particularly bad call or a missed call or anything. But again,
And I've never seen CRB do that before.
no, I mean, Kubala was telling him, you, and CRB just stopped. Oh, it cuts off the serve here. Backhand inside. Gallo on the rebote, lays it up. CRB attacking, drop shot. Droppy enough to score. He did get the second bounce. Tied 2-2. It looked like
El Barba was close, was real close.
Yeah.
Obviously, that second bounce was right in front of the judge.
just got contact with the sidewall there and made the difference. Let's see. Drop shot. He kept it low, caught the sidewall in the air. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, floor and the assist at the same time. The tie goes to the
that hit.
tie goes to the second
It was
bounce.
floor, frame, and in the basket. And Gallo missed the serve. The ace gives the Devils a 3-2 lead.
CRB got that in there, crossing the sidewall hard. Well done.
Low runner inside. Kubala with the catch. Sends it deep along the wall. Gallo's there. Kubala keeps it on the left side. Drops it at Gallo's feet. Oh, what a catch up at the air at the 9-line. Back inside. Kubala runs under it. Forehand missed. Devils lead by 2 in our opening set.
Gallo was having difficulty the other day. It seems to have carried through to today. Had some momentum there, a couple catches.
To start off, a couple good ones, but yeah, 2 in a row now. One serve and then one forehand. Gallo picks that one up off the floor, fires it inside, caught by Kubala. Low runner, there's El Barba reaching in. Kubala with the catch at the 11-line, fires it up the middle. Gallo backing up, he's got it on the forehand. Hard throw up the middle, Kubala, great catch. Right side to the inside. El Barba's there to cut it off. Backhand 2-wall, a high one. Kubala takes it in, sends it along the wall. It's going to be a tough rebote. Gallo,
good save.
Nice save deep in the backcourt. Here's CRB, winds it up, keeps it low and hard inside. Better catch though by Gallo, lines it up on the wall. Back to Kubala from the 12, sends it inside. Gallo's there. A runner on the wall for Kubala. Softer touch. Kubala ducks out of the way. Gallo makes the catch. Backhand 2-wall, too low. 5 points and a possible set point here for the Devils.
Backhand 2-wall standing next to the sidewall at the 11. That's pretty far back to make that. You have to throw that so hard because it has to maintain its height in order to clear the pad, and it just didn't. Possible set point here.
Gallo gets it across the wall. He gets it, but Kubala saves the rebote. Gallo high and hard now. And a 3-wall play. CRB lines it up, hooks it, caught the pad, and that pad is bad. Gives the Chargers 3 and the serve.
5-2, 5-3 lead. Dangerous. Always is. El Barba goes for that Cortada serve.
Oh, CRB picks it, sends it inside. Gallo calls for El Barba to take it. He saves
Good
it
save.
right to CRB. We let it pass. Kubala makes the catch in the backcourt. Forehand inside. It's dropping. Gallo with a great save. Here's CRB. Costado to the inside. Oh, threw it right to him. Gallo's low runner. Kubala steps up. Perfect positioning, makes the play. Gallo now at the 12 line. He keeps this one inside. Kubala steps up, sends it deep. All he can behind this throw. El Barba looking for the rebote. Kind of hooked it, but it's in play. CRB's got it on the outside. Soft cortada. Picked up by Gallo. Backhand to the outside. Kubala ducks. CRB saves it just above the pad. Gallo coming in. Fires it hard. Kubala with a leaping grab. Gallo again. Softer touch on this rebote. Kubala gets there before the second bounce. Sends it inside. Gallo going to stay up there and miss that rebote. Point and set. Devils take it 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
Quite a point to finish off that first set. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently on our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Chargers and the Devils. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and prepare for matches. Focus there on Kubala. Did a really fine job in the backcourt just now. Veranda, who we'll be seeing a little bit later, only twice today. 3 matches the other night, winning all 3 of them. Kubala in his 7th year with the program overall. No one to get better feedback from than Veranda. Now we're back over on the Chargers side. El Barba with really, really good drop shot. Moved up on the ball well. Serve was working for him. Gallo was having some difficulties in the backcourt.
Actually ran into CRB over in stall 2, and he did tell me that he lost it actually up in the lights. So that's what happened. It wasn't that he thought it hit. He lost it for a second, and then he thought the ball actually stayed up in the overhead screen. I will say, you get out there, lights are bright. And if you lose it, like he said he lost it for a second and then he couldn't pick it back up. He thought it stayed up, which we do see balls stay up there. So
that's a definite problem, and especially if, well, I think he's doing a pantomime of what you're describing there right there, even though we're on the other side of that wall. But yeah, no, if you can't see the ball but you can hear it, that is a problem.
No, like he said, the ball came by him. He said he didn't even know it was still in play. He totally lost it, which, you know, in other sports like baseball, sometimes you see it in night games and the lights, those pop flies, you could lose it pretty easily. So, look, it happened. Devils able to bail themselves out there. They played great that second half of the set. They win 6-3, so no harm, no foul. Getting out here to begin set 2. Here's the serve. We begin. Set 2. Ooh, ball dropped by Gallo. CRB Kubala get the first point of our second set. El Barba missed the serve. Back to the inside. There's Gallo. Ooh, clean miss by Kubala. CRB, he got there. Oh, it's just not going to reach. That's a great effort. But the Chargers get the first point of set 2.
Excellent effort by CRB to try to make that save. Just did not have the distance.
That is an under serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Kubala takes in that second serve, sends it inside along the wall for Gallo. Big backhand follows there. CRB looking for the rebote, saves it high to the inside. Catch by Gallo. It's a big forehand. Kubala ducks out of there late. CRB saves it. Gallo comes over the top to the inside. Good save by Kubala, and it's missed by El Barba. Devils retake the lead 2-1.
I think Gallo was happy to have El Barba go for that. Just came up on him really quick.
Yeah,
bounced in and out of his cesta.
Under serve. Second one coming for CRB. Oh, serve dying. And scoring for the Devils, the ace. Makes it 3-1.
Occasionally the ball takes these wonky bounces, and that was one of them there. Didn't look like he threw it particularly soft enough to get it into the box, but then just died coming out of the box.
Gallo's got this one. Powerful throw. Kubala lines it up, makes the catch on the left side. He goes deep. Oh, ball dropped by Gallo, though. Had it for a moment. That's 4-1 in favor of the Devils.
Keeping the ball on the wall so important offensively. Makes those catches and rebotes very, very difficult.
Gallo long cortada. Got the second bounce there. That'll get him a second point and the serve.
That was quite a shot by Gallo. I mean, the backhand 2-all earlier hit the pad. That cortada, the further you are away from the front wall when you throw it, the harder it is. That was particularly well thrown.
Under serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Takes the serve, sends it deep with the left side. El Barba tracking the rebote.
Beautiful.
Sends it at Kubala's feet. What a scoop on the left side. The backhand clears the overhead screen. El Barba coming back for it. Lays this one up. Kubala makes the catch on the right side. Forehand crossing the wall. Gallo looking forward. He makes the save. Back inside. Kubala now digs it out. El Barba from the outside. Soft cortada. Kubala takes off. He got there. Drop shot return. Look at Gallo charging, but could not make the play. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for the Devils.
Really thoughtful play there by Kubala. Got up there, makes a great catch, returns it. Not so much a drop shot, just soft enough. Again, this is still in the air. You know, going back to the 7 line, but just enough to keep it out of reach of Gallo.
That serve stayed inside. Gallo comes away with it. Plays it right back to Kubala. High and hard. Gallo reaching in. Makes the catch. Sends it right back to him at the 12 line. Gallo backed up to the glass. 2-all opens up. Kubala now with the forehand. Softer touch. Kick it up. Gallo now. Hard throw back over the top. Kubala controls it. Sends it back to Gallo. Forehand. Oh, it's a carom. It opens. CRB with the reach. Comes back over the top. It's in play. Gallo gets there now. Backhand to the outside. CRB all alone. A lot of traffic. Makes it safely. And right to Gallo, though. Another backhand outside. That's in. CRB. Nice rebote save. It's got a big bounce. Gallo. Drop shot. Both Devils take off. CRB. He's quick. He gets there. Philo scores for the win. Point, set, and match. The Devils take it in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2.
That was all CRB there at the end. 2 great saves. Gallo went outside twice, back to back, then caught the drop shot. So well done.
And CRB and Kubala win their 7th match in a row now to start off this season. Still undefeated in Division 6 doubles. Coming up next, we'll move over to the Division 2 matchup. Iturbide and Ubia will take on Carballo and Benny. A rematch of what we saw just this past Friday night. Went all the way to a 3rd set. Take a look at this final sequence here in match 2. Gallo with the backhand to the outside. CRB, how about this? Robote save. Nice one high to the inside. Gallo, look at how quickly he gets this off. Drop shot. Devils are all over it though. CRB smiling as he gets up there, shoots it outside. And it's missed by El Barba. Devils tie up the game day, 1-1. Game day score all tied up after that win by CRB and Kubala. Trying to look here, I don't know, Stu, in doubles teams, I don't think there's another undefeated doubles team here in Battle Court. Some singles players for sure, Goenaga, Cabrera, but CRB and Kubala, the last undefeated team in Battle Court. They're playing like it. Kubala there in the back, catching as great as we've seen. CRB, how about the support he was giving him up there today? I mean, that last point, I mean, he was everywhere. Defending the outside, a couple of Robote saves, tracked down the Dejada, and then killed it. Great combination to end that match. We're going to hear from CRB and Kubala once again with their 7th win in a row. You guys continue to play just great. Highlight again. 7 wins in a row now for you this season, CRB. We're seeing the offense come together this point of the season. Talk to me about the development. That Costado's looking really good this point of the year.
Man, it's all dedicated to practice. Practice, practice, practice. And I get to practice my back quarter, and we just push each other to be better.
The guys are doing great. Keep it up now. 7-0. Thanks for the time.
Thanks. Go Devils.
Up next, Iturbide and Ubia take on Carballo and Benny. And Carballo coming up off the taxi squad to fill in for Jairo. Played the first 5 Battle Court seasons as a full member of the Cyclones. Carballo now the higher level taxi squad sub coming in here for Jairo. He and Benny played a great match against Iturbide and Ubia on Friday night. As he said a little earlier, went to the 3rd set. 5-5, but Iturbide and Ubia did get that decisive 11th point and the win. So we'll see what the Devils have in store here, looking for that win to tie up the season series.
Iturbide serves. This match has begun. Backhand now by Benny. Ubia from the 12 line. Benny from the 11. Plays it deep. Ubia is there. Iturbide from the 9 line to the inside. Benny advances, takes it off the wall. Big backhand. Ubia deep in the backcourt. Ubia, beautiful catch off the sidewall, back at the 12 line. Here's Benny. Powerful backhand clears the overhead screen. Carballo, forehand rebote, straight back, caught by Ubia. Benny from the 11 line. Benny again to the inside. Ubia is there. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Iturbide picks it up. Costado inside, caught by Benny. Benny, beautiful catch at the 13 line. Big backhand. Ubia now from the 9 line. Low bullet to the inside, and Benny's there. Good scoop. Nice backhand. Benny again. Ubia from the 12 line on the backhand. Here's Carballo. He winds up. Costado right up the middle, caught by Iturbide. Benny, great pickup at the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Benny passes on the scoop, goes for the rebote. Iturbide attacks, lets it pass. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Right off of the frame, a hard-fought first point will go for Iturbide and Ubia of the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
A really well played first point by
Tremendous.
all 4 players. I mean, to get Benny here as of late, you got to put it right on the side wall or get him off his footing. He's not going to miss it otherwise. Perfectly placed ball by the Chargers. Get things started, 1-0.
Here's the backhand by Benny. What a catch by Iturbide. Powerful backhand follows. Ubia on the catch. Backhand. Low bullet to the inside. Benny, tremendous scoop. Backhand to all, lands in to score. Carballo and Benny are on the board with a point for the Devils. Carballo serves.
Oh, it's a great shot by Benny. It's going to force Iturbide to respect the outside of the court now for the remainder of this match. It's going to be tough to score on it again, but you see there, I mean, he's opened up to the side wall as Benny's going to make the throw. That's a long run, and you got to open back up. Not easy to get out there.
Ubia on the backhand to the inside. Here's Benny. Iturbide from the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Ubia, fine catch on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Cut off by Carballo. Carballo, Costado to the inside. Scooped up by Ubia. Benny goes deep. Ubia is there. Iturbide now from the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. Benny from the 12. Here's Benny from the 11 line. Big backhand. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Iturbide. Benny's there. Benny, powerful backhand again, wall to wall. Scoop by Benny. Ubia from the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Carballo, forehand rebote to the inside. Iturbide's on it. Placement inside. Benny reads it. Drop shot to the inside. Caught by Iturbide. Carballo will move to the backcourt. Forehand rebote save. Powerful backhand by Benny to the corner, and Ubia is there. Here's Carballo, midcourt, backhand. Rebote, left side by Carballo, will score. That's 2 points for Carballo and Benny of the Devils. Carballo serves.
I love to hear Carballo calling Benny off there. You know, he's done a solid job, but he's not doing anything crazy. I mean, just catching, throwing, keeping the ball inside. To win a match like this, especially against Iturbide, you got to open it up a little bit. And Carballo, I mean, he's known for being a little wild, but he's also got a lot of shots. He can make life very difficult for the opponents. So
he has been playing very conservative.
Right. To keep playing the ball inside against this particular team, it might not be the best strategy. I like to see him go for it, call him off, and good serve.
The ace will score for Carballo. 3 points for Carballo and Benny. Carballo serves.
But I think the first match they played on Friday night, he was a little tentative, just trying to get his feet back under him. And today, he seems a little more engaged and like he's back to the older version of himself. So we'll see if he throws a couple more shots, but so far, so good. Devils communicating very well, though. Limited reps.
Backhand by Ubia. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Great catch by Ubia. Ubia powerfully. Rebote coming out. Carballo in place. Forehand Rebote. Iturbide there. Benny makes the catch on the forehand. Right side to the inside. Iturbide there. Here's the backhand. That backhand gets away from Ubia. Hits the overhead screen. 4 points for Carballo and Benny. of the Devils. Carballo serves.
I remember Ubia injured his bicep on the 17th of March against these Devils, so that was 2 game days ago. He came back for one of his 2 matches on Friday, so still curious to see how that right side's doing. He hasn't thrown one yet, and I've been looking out for it again today.
And we talked about that the other day. If a player, and especially a backcourter, if a backcourter wants to keep it away from their forehand, they can run straight across the court to keep everything on the left side.
Something to look out for throughout the match.
Big backhand by Ubia. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Benny on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Threads it to the inside. It's a beautiful catch on the side wall by Iturbide. Here's Benny. Right side, over the top. What a catch by Ubia. That was spectacular. Here's Benny. Backhand 2-all. Iturbide catches it in the air. Benny, good snag on the left side. Iturbide's back in there. Great catch. Big backhand. Benny from the 12 line. Big right side. Benny on the catch, on the forehand. Cortada stopped by Iturbide. Forehand rebote by Benny.
Well, here it goes.
There's the forehand play by Ubia. That answered the question right there. Still bothering him a little bit. Here's the backhand by Iturbide. Keeps it on the wall. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Iturbide's there. Benny advances to make the catch. Big backhand, powerfully thrown. Ubia powerfully to the inside, and Benny's there. Backhand from the 11 line. B again. Backhand. Low runner to the inside. Carballo, beautiful catch at the 8 line. Ubia from the 10. Wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Benny from the 13. Carballo, backhand. Ubia will keep this on the left side. Big backhand to the inside, crossing low. Benny makes a great save. It's a 2-all, and it's tipped. A hard-fought 5 points for Carballo and Benny. Possible set point.
Well, smart play there by Benny. Iturbide was charging and looking to cut off that rebote throw. Turned it into a 2-all. He left Iturbide with a very difficult high scoop to his right side. Take a look here. Iturbide is looking to attack. Benny recognizes it. He's the only one out there. Look at how difficult that catch is.
Very well done. See if they're able to finish off the set here.
With the big bounce, too. Well done. 5-1.
Benny will take this on the bounce. Forehand to the inside. Ubia from the 10 line. Backhand 2-all, lands in and scores. Point and set for Carballo and Benny of the Devils. They win the first set 6-1. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our next set.
Well, there's the second backhand 2-all. It ends the set 6-1 in the Devils' favor. So well, what do I know? You know, you can score like 5 or 6 of them. We'll see if Benny keeps going back to it. Backhand here to the inside. It's a good catch, but well, you know, when your opponent is 2 feet from the sidewall and opened up, I mean, you're basically, you know.
Well, and also the way that Ubia was running back, he was basically running right back at Benny. I mean, if you're standing that close to me, you're basically showing me where not to throw the ball. I'm not throwing it back. If you're standing next to me, I'm not throwing it there.
You know, if you're going to get in, you know, quickly right after your opponent throws, yeah. It's just smart play by Benny, and
definitely
that's, you know, I think throughout this season, Benny's improved in a lot of ways, but his shot making in doubles, I mean, he's become more of a leader out there from the backcourt. You know, he's played previously with Zulaika, and we saw what he was capable of a little bit earlier. He's played with Iturbide, didn't necessarily have to be that guy. Now with the Devils, they've lost Jairo. He's playing with Carballo. I mean, that's tough to say, but he's the veteran on this team. A lot of experience. He knows Carballo. They haven't played a ton together, but they know each other enough that they figured it out pretty quickly, and they played well that first set, 6-1, in just their second match together.
About 30 seconds to go before we begin our second obligatory set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
It'll be interesting to see how the Chargers come out. You know, it starts with Iturbide up there in his shot making. So once he can get things going and put some points up on the board, he's awfully tough to stop. But the way that these Devils are defending, you know, Carballo with tremendous foot speed and great range up in the front court, and you have Benny who reads the ball just about as well as any backcourter. It's very difficult to score on this Devils team. See how they adjust here coming out for set 2.
We're ready to begin our second set. Iturbide serves. Carballo picks the serve. 2-all scooped up by Iturbide.
Oh.
Beautiful throw by Iturbide on the return scores. Iturbide and Ubia are on the board first here in the second set for the Chargers. That happened quick.
Yeah.
So quick. I mean, I'm impressed Benny got assessed on it, but...
Yeah, I don't know if that was even legal. It was like behind his back. That would have been change of motion, but you love the effort.
Here's a backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Iturbide.
Oh.
That one ate Iturbide up, but he made the catch. Here's the backhand by Benny on the wall the whole way. That's a beautiful throw by Benny. Carballo from the forehand at the 8 line. Right side. Rebote by Iturbide. Bounce to the inside. Backhand by Benny at the 10. Rebote forehand by Carballo will pass. Rebote forehand saved by Iturbide. Carballo. Costado to the inside. Caught by Ubia. Ubia powerfully to the inside, and Benny's there. Beautiful backhand by Benny. Caught by Ubia. Benny will take this one on the right side. Big forehand. Caught by Ubia at the 12. Carballo, forehand Rebote. Caught in the air by Iturbide.
What a Rebote there.
Rebote left side by Iturbide. Beautiful catch by Benny off the wall. Low and hard. Along the wall. Stopped by Iturbide. Here's Carballo. Forehand Rebote. Costalo 2-all opens wide and scores for Iturbide and the Chargers. They lead 2-0.
Got one to open up nicely there, and that was a full reach by Carballo. Still couldn't get out to it. He did hesitate a little bit,
We know Carballo has the speed to get out there. He just hasn't been tried out there yet so far.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't a lot, but he just hesitated as that ball was hitting the front wall. Where exactly is it going to open up? Iturbide gets a lot of spin, gets more cut than most players, so it's tough to react.
Good hard serve by Iturbide. Rebote forehand. Benny's there. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Ubia from the 12 line. Powerful throw. Caught by Benny. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Powerfully thrown. Good read on that Rebote by Carballo. Carballo calls for the Rebote, makes a save. Iturbide picks it off. Filo lands in and scores. 3 points for Iturbide and Ubia. Of the Chargers, Iturbide serves.
And I like this strategy for the Chargers. If you want to test one of these two players in white, it's Carballo. I mean, Benny's catching everything back here. One of the top catch percentages in this division. Carballo's the unknown entity out there. He hasn't played a lot. He's coming up off the taxi squad, so put pressure on him. Force him to defend the 2-alls and beat you with something from the outside.
Excellent serve by Iturbide. Fine catch and return by Benny. Ubia on the backhand. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ubia is there. Beautiful catch by Benny. Backhand 2-all. This one caught and dropped. Carballo and Benny are on the board with their first point of the second set. Carballo has a serve for the Devils.
Now a third one. Iturbide was all over it, but again, you got to make the catch and maybe thinking about the throw before he had that one secured, because that was
Look at beautiful
on the run, but it was, I mean, it was right to him. And based on the reaction, Iturbide would have expected to bring that in.
There's the forehand by Ubia to pass. Here's Benny. Ubia from the 10 line. Backhand, wall to wall. Rebote coming all the way out to the 2 line. Fired from forehand of Carballo. Iturbide, Rebote. Scooped up by Benny on the backhand. That ball came right at Iturbide's knees. He made the catch.
Yeah, he's made 2 of those.
Ubia, great catch off the wall. Benny from the 12 line, backhand 2 all, scooped up by Iturbide. Hard throw, crossing up Benny, goes for the rebote. He makes the save. Here's Iturbide, backhand. Benny's there. To the corner the ball goes. Ubia's there. Rebote forehand, saved by Carballo. Ubia makes the call. Beautiful catch
Great
by
catch.
Ubia. Benny on the forehand from the 11. Iturbide comes to the inside, backhand from the 9 line. Carballo, forehand rebote midcourt. Ubia is there, backhand from the 9. Ubia now from the 11 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand. Split placement stopped by Carballo. Carballo's 2-all caught the pad. 4 points for Iturbide and Ubia. Iturbide has a serve.
That was kind of what I was alluding to a little bit earlier. Even if you throw a shot and Carballo catches it, what's he going to do with it on the outside? He doesn't have a ton of confidence in the shots because he hasn't been playing a ton of highlight. And he's not really known for a devastating costado or devastating shots with the right side. He's a power player, so he's just going to blast it back to the inside. And that one, see, catching the top part of the pad.
Carballo went for the serve, tipped it. 5 points for Iturbide and Ubia of the Chargers. Possible set point.
And that's the first time he's just been a little undisciplined going for that serve low. He's practically on the floor as he trying to pick that off. We talked at length about how difficult those are to control.
Yeah, you need to catch that above your waist, chest level.
Oh, boy.
That ball is tipped off the serve. That's point and set for Iturbide and Ubia, taking the second set 6-1. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Iturbide and Ubia getting that second set, setting up a third one between these two teams once again. Happened on Friday night, happening here on Tuesday. You can see, I mean, just open up the offense a little bit and you see the result, 6-1 there for the Chargers in set 2. In spite of a couple of, those forehands by Ubia, I mean, he's not giving you a whole lot, but he's laying them up to the inside, crossing the wall. And one thing you can say is, those forehands are not giving it to the opponent in a good spot. So he is able to play at least a little bit with that right side. So that is good to see. Well, Iturbide and Ubia this season, record of 6-2 here in Division II doubles. I believe that is the best record in Division II doubles. And they were attacking Carballo. I mean, in that second set, obviously a couple missed serves there too, but, throwing shots, forcing Carballo to go out there and get them. I mean, simply put, as you said, who are you going to throw it to? I mean, Benny there in the backcourt who's caught just about everything today, and he's scoring at certainly a higher rate than Carballo, who scored about 3 or 4. Or are you going to give it to Carballo up there, who is, the newer player out there? Obviously a little frustrated with how that set ended, so seems like a pretty clear choice, and the Chargers executed that game plan to perfection. Devils make their way back out there for our third and decisive set. Game day tied 1-1. Winner of this one will step out ahead in the game day. Devils serve.
We're ready to begin our third and final set this match. Carballo has the serve for the Devils. Here's a serve. Our third set has begun. Here's the backhand by Ubia. Robote. Robote forehand by Carballo with a light touch. Iturribide to the outside. Carballo, tremendous catch. He keeps it outside. Ubia is going to have to play this up from the forehand.
It's not a bad throw, though. It's tough for Robote.
Robote by Benny. Iturribide's got it. He rifles this one inside to score. Perfectly placed by Iturribide for the point.
I was just talking about those soft forehands from Ubia. I mean, he's not getting anything behind him, but they've been pretty effective.
They turn into floaters and become very difficult to catch very
Exactly
quickly.
right.
Yeah. And he's smart enough to know what to do with it, how to position it.
But again, earlier in that point, Carballo from the costado hooked it to the outside. Gave it right back to the Chargers on a point that very well could have been the Devils to start this third set.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Robote save. Catch by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the forehand. Ubia, nice snag back at the 12 line. Robote forehand by Carballo to the inside. Here's Benny, backhand from the 10 line, powerfully thrown. Iturribide moves out to make the Robote on the forehand to the inside.
Oh, man.
And it scores perfectly on the back wall. Beautifully done. 2 points for Iturribide and Ubia of the Chargers. Iturribide serves.
Right into the Chula here. I mean, Benny really, he was positioned at about the 10 line. The ball just didn't come out to him. It's a little earlier on in the point. How about that scoop there? Beautiful on the inside by Benny. That was a little bit earlier in the match on that backhand Tula.
Been really impressed with Benny's catching, positioning, and power today.
Yeah.
His power is standing out for some reason.
And composure, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a backhand by Benny. Powerfully thrown to the corner, out to the Robote on the wall. Scoop by Carballo. Carballo reaching behind and make the catch. There's the backhand by Ubia. Robote. Carballo 2-all.
There you go.
Beautifully executed and scoring. It's a point for Carballo and Benny of the Devils. Carballo serves.
Got to make your opponents respect the outside, and Carballo hasn't thrown one today. See how far
really
Iturribide,
well,
he was positioned on the inner third, not expecting a shot anytime soon, and Carballo blasted right by him. Great opportunity, though, too. Kind of fed the Robote. He got it up there in the front court. Good control. Got it to score.
Good hard serve by Carballo. Low runner. Picked up by Benny. Backhand to the inside. Robote left side by Ubia. Scoop by Carballo. Carballo powerfully from the costado. Scooped up by Ubia. Benny gets in there and makes a tremendous catch at the 13 line. Ubia to the inside. Benny down low. Great catch. Nice backhand. Back to the corner it goes. Ubia's there. Wall to wall from the left side. Back to the sidewall. Carballo makes the catch midcourt. Costado for the big bounce. Ubia comes out, makes the save. Carballo tips it on the forehand. Well played by all 4 players. 3 points for Iturribide and Ubia. Iturribide serves.
unlike tipping a serve, you can't fault him there because if he makes the catch, I mean, he's got it on his right side, which he's
occasionally Carballo
hard.
catches the ball behind him without looking. He has such a good feel for it. By history, he's had some difficulty with that.
We did that earlier in the point, oddly enough. Yeah.
Rebote left side by Ubia. Benny reaches way up, makes a fine catch. Ubia, backhand to the inside, wall to wall. Rebote coming all the way up to the 4-line. Forehand, Rebote. Believe that was a carom attempt.
I think you're right.
That is 4 points for Iturbide and Ubia. Iturbide serves. I think that was a forehand carom Rebote.
He ran around it. It had to be, or else that was just... He missed a step completely. No, there's no doubt he went for it.
I think he was really trying to turn that into something very special and very difficult.
The thing is, look at Carballo. Ducks out of the way of that serve, and then
he's always had Matrix-like moves. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful.
Here's a backhand by Benny. Ubia, backhand from the 12 line. Rebote forehand. This one picked up on the bounce by Iturbide. Benny, Rebote save. Caught by Iturbide in the air. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Iturbide, backhand from the 7 line. A low bullet to the inside, and Benny's there. Backhand 2-wall, caught in the air by Iturbide. Benny will take this on the bounce. There's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand, caught in the air by Benny on the right side. Juggling is the call in the backcourt. 5 points for Iturbide and Ubia. This is possible match point.
Yeah, well, when you go up for it and you kind of trap it on the right side,
it does have a tendency. It does have a tendency to bounce
and
around.
I can imagine that. Yeah, there it was. It came out just as he was bringing it back, right there.
He loses contact. It stays low, but it loses contact. Good call.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Rebote coming out. Benny on the backhand, right up the middle to the outside. Iturbide to the inside. Benny's there. Forehand. Carom does not stop Iturbide. Carom by Iturbide. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo tried to turn that into a 2-all that hit too high. Point set and match. A hard-fought match for Iturbide and Ubia, winning it in the 3rd set, 6-1.
Yeah, he went for it there at the end, but that high bounce carom, that's a tough one to execute. Iturbide and Ubia, as they did in the last meeting, win the final 2 sets and win the match. Give the Chargers a 2-1 game day lead. Coming up next, we'll go over to singles, our final singles match of the day. Division 4 Arta against Foronda. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Iturbide and Ubia there. Another win as a duo. Again, top record now in Division 2 doubles.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Take a look here at game day score now, reflecting that win just a few moments ago by the Chargers. Iturbide and Ubia coming back against Carballo and Benny once again to get their team the win. We will hear from our winners here in just a few moments. Iturbide and Ubia. Picking up their 7th win this year, now 7-2. Here they are, Iturbide and Ubia. Congratulations, guys, on another win, your 7th this year. Ubia, we saw you throw a couple more right sides today. How is the bicep feeling overall?
It's feeling great. Didn't you see that?
A lot of power behind that.
Really? Nah, it's like I said last time, right? You always have a physical portion of injuries, and then you have a mental side of it. Even if you feel a little bit better, you just don't want to go backwards, right? And that's what's happening. Thankfully, I'm playing with the giant right here, and I'm on his shoulders pretty much. So yeah, fortunate.
Awesome, guys. Another great win for you. We'll see what happens up next. Thank you.
Thank you. Go Chargers.
Go.
Singles up next, Arta and Ferranda go at it. Two players who've started off pretty strong here in Division 4 singles. Arta with a record of 2-1. Ferranda, he's 3-1. Those will be Ferranda's 5th and final singles match. Arta will have the serve to begin. There's the serve. Arta begins. Match number 4. Ferranda plays the backhand inside, dropping. Tough scoop. Arta sends a 2-all after. Ooh, Ferranda gets out there. Forehand high to the inside. 3-wall play. Ooh, not a lot on it, but Arta digs it out. Ferranda stays outside. Forehand, low and hard this time. Scoop just missed. Had it for a moment, but Ferranda gets the first point.
That's an example of Ferranda knowing Arta's game, especially Arta having the confidence to open up on a 2-all like that. Ferranda chased it down, sent it back. Very well done, actually by both players.
Perfect serve. There's an ace. Ferranda takes a 2-0 lead.
The Cortada serve works here. It's a sidearm serve. It's thrown low and hard, crosses the side wall. Comes out of the service box there between the 4 and 7 line, about knee level, waist level, tops. Tough to catch.
Arta plays the backhand inside, right along the wall. Ferranda sends it deep. Arta forehander bote, nicely played. Oh, better catch though by Ferranda. Just flicks it up, right back to Arta. Backhand inside, leaves the rebote. Ferranda another save. This one drops at his feet. High scoop. Arta made it. Floats the backhand out of reach. Rebote forehand now to the inside. Scoop by Arta. Inside placement will score. Gets Arta's first point of the match.
Thoughtful play by Arta. Ferranda was figuring that he was going to the outside with the 2-all, as he's done so successfully so many times. But that's what you want. That's what you want your opponents. You need to keep them guessing.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Another runner inside, catch by Arta. Just tries to pass, sends it high and deep. Rebote coming out. Ferranda plays it inside. Past Arta. He's looking for Rebote. Oh, hooked it up the middle. Ferranda waits for it. Sends it low and hard to the inside. Scoop missed. Ferranda gets a third point. Another ace. Cortada serve makes it 4-1.
He really got that in there, beautifully threading the needle.
Second ace in this set, too. Just finding the
Absolutely.
same spot there along the side wall. Arta with the catch from the 12 line to the inside. It clears. No, it did not clear. Got the screen, and it's out of play. 5 points possible, set point for Ferranda.
Front court judge saw a touch there on the side wall.
Yeah, it is really difficult. That's actually
Overhead
where the
screen,
ball,
yeah,
the
real
one that
difficult to see.
CRB let go, it was in a very similar spot where the rail meets the side wall. Balls get lost up there, and sometimes it does look like it hits. That is an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up.
There's a shadow from that bar that runs along the side wall. And the net's right up against it. It's just...
Arta gets a serve before it crosses, sends the backhand inside, out of reach. Verona makes the save. Arta, Costado, 2-wall, to score. I'll get him a second point and the serve back, but still a possible set point for Verona.
Arta throws it well. He threw that one beautifully.
Verona takes the serve, backhand inside. Arta's there from the 10, high and deep. Verona waits on it, sends it up the middle. Catch by Arta. Costado 2-wall to score again. Make it 3 points now for Arta.
We saw this a few weeks ago. Arta in a singles match landed 3 or 4, one right after the other.
Here's Verona on the inside, backhand pulled in by Arta. Ooh, backhand 2-wall to score. Arta's cut the deficit to just 1, 5-4. Arta will serve.
Sneaky.
Backhand 2-wall here. Got him going the other way.
Great time to throw. You see, even the judge was moving in to get a better vantage point. All of a sudden, the ball's coming right at him.
Verona sends it deep. Arta Rabote forehand laid up at the feet of Verona. Oh, missed the catch. Arta's brought it back to 5-5. This is set point.
From consistent catching by Arta to shot after shot after shot, possible set point. Back from a 4-point deficit.
Yeah. Under serve, first fault, second serve for Arta.
Bold choice.
Almost had
Cortada
it.
serve. I mean, you do have the 2 serves, so it's your option to do with them what you want.
Second serve is good. Here's Verona with the backhand. High off the back wall. Arta missed it. Point and set. Verona wins it 6-5. 2 minutes will come back and play. Set 2.
Mr. Bote, that's really unfortunate. Arta did a fantastic job of coming back there for the Chargers, just losing by 1 point in that first set. You're watching Battle Court, live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Verona, who was well ahead there. And then Arta, I mean, just shot after shot after shot, creeped all the way back and got it to 5-5.
Well, that shows you why Arta is so dangerous and why he's earned that 2-1 win-loss record so far this season. I mean, similar to what we said with Zuleika, I mean, if he throws a good 2-wall, certainly in singles you're not getting out to it. So, I mean, that's the difference. Verona doesn't have necessarily that go-to shot. He's a little more well-rounded, maybe better catcher overall, maybe more range, but just that one shot that you can throw from anywhere on the court, you got to give the edge there to Arta. And when he starts finding that spot on the side wall and executes it well, there's really no answer. But good on Verona there. After dropping 4 points in a row, he hangs in there, gets the final point, wins it 6-5. Over there, Zuleika with Arta flipping over here to the Devils side of the cage. Zuleika just talking through some of that strategy there with Arta. all these players, I mean, not only do they have experience here, but maybe in other professional highlight
and with
arenas.
each other's games.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so they certainly understand each other. They know them longer than they've even been here in Battle Court, so no better person to get advice from than Zuleika. Veteran here in the sport. And then same thing here on the Devil side of it with Nicholas and Ferronda. I mean, doesn't get better than that team. A lot of experience, very composed group on the Devils, and you know, even after a slow start in this Winter 25 regular season, this team is, boy, they've just stormed back way into the top 3 in our standings and maybe a chance to take it into first place after today. Second set, ready to go here. Arts has got the serve, Ferronda's out there, ready to begin. There's a serve, set 2 has begun. Again up the middle, Arta quickly into the 2-wall to score. First point of our second set to Arta.
You go back and you look at that, just the equivalent of the wind-up here. Just technically beautiful.
He does really, he throws it beautifully, and the form's great. Backhand right along the wall. Arta gonna wait for the rebote. Plays it inside. Ferronda makes the catch, crashes in, gets the backhand off. Low runner now. Look at Ferronda coming cross court. Takes it in, sends this one deep. Arta on the rebote, sends it high to the inside. That one caught the rail, which is out of play. Ferronda ties it 1-1.
That's a little easier to tell for the judge because the ball literally changes motion.
Arta takes in the serve, backhand inside. Rebote forehand laid up. Arta attacking, he gets there. 2-wall to score. Perfectly thrown again. That's a 2-1 lead for Arta.
Arta gets into a rhythm, which he's been in for several points. Wasn't able to finish off that last set. The last several points just been dominating with shots.
I mean, running under it, he's at the 5 line. From up that close, it's nearly impossible. Not going to defend too many. Big bouncing serve is an over serve. First fault, second one coming up. Second serve is good. Ferronda gets there before it crosses, sends it deep. Wall to wall. Arta on the rebote. It's a drop shot off the rebote. Ferronda not gonna get there. 3-1 in favor of Arta.
Arta's breaking everything out. Backhand 2-wall earlier. Successive costado 2-walls. Drop shot. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Good effort by Ferronda.
Ferronda takes a serve, sends it inside, wall to wall. Arta looking for it, makes a save. Sticks inside, Ferronda rather with the catch. Arta tip ball, ranging back for it into the backcourt. That's 2 points for Ferronda. He'll serve.
Ball just seemed to get away from Arta. Not sure if he wasn't sure if he was going to maybe be able to get the rebote or thought that he had a better play catching it.
That's an underserve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Here's Arta. Sends it high and deep with the left side. Rebote forehand. Played along the wall. Picked off by Arta. 2-wall. That's too low. Ferronda's come back to tie it. 3-3.
We haven't seen him miss one. That one just came off the side wall. Dropped into the pad. Great serve.
Missed off the serve, and ace gives Fronton the lead for 3.
Momentum and highlight can change really, even in the middle of a point that's being played.
It's a hard serve coming in, dropping low, picked in by Arta, backhand. Sent wall to wall, Robote forehand played up at the 7 line. Back inside, Arta with the catch. Keeps it along the wall, Fronton picks it off, sends it deep. Arta running with the Robote, save to the inside, pass Fronton. Now he's looking for one, he lays it up, crossing on the wall,
Beautiful.
Tough scoop. Arta keeps it inside
Got
and
him.
it will score. 4-4 is the score. Arta serves.
Arta rather did a good job of maintaining his focus here. Fronton puts it inside nicely. Beautiful catch there by Arta. Fakes the 2-all, clips the side wall, but puts it back inside to score. Well done.
High bouncing serve, handled by Fronton, backhand 2-all. Not enough. Arta, good catch on the outside into the drop shot. Fronton, he got an early head start. Whips it overhead. Look at the run by Arta. Diving save. Not going to make it. 5 points. Possible set and a possible match point here for Fronton of the Devils.
Fronton with a rather Arta was having some back issues a few weeks ago. Went down there. Got up unassisted. Tough play. Possible match point for Fronton, the Devils.
Backhand to the inside there. Robote turned by Fronton. Arta with the catch. 2-all. Fronton. Oh, look at the defense he got there. Sends the forehand in to score for the win. Point, set, and match for Fronton. Ends it in straight sets. Taking the final set 6-4. Devils tie things up once again. Game day score 2-2. For our first 4 matches. 4th division doubles, then 3rd division doubles to close out the day. Iturbide and Gallo take on Nicholas and Kubala coming up next. Take a look at that game day score now, reflecting that win just a few moments ago by the Devils. Fronton ties things up. Zuleika defeated Nicholas to start off the day, then CRB and Kubala over El Barbo and Gallo. Then Iturbide and Ubia defeating Carballo and Benny, and then just a few moments ago, Fronton over Arta to give us that 2-2 game day score. We're going to hear from Fronton now. Our player of the day last time out, playing some of the best highlight here in his Magic City career. There he is, Fronton. Joining us once again, Fronton. I look back at the stats because you've been winning quite a lot. The 25th of February was the last time you lost one of your scheduled matches. What's been the key to just probably the best stretch of play we've seen from you?
I don't know. Keep trying and trying, no? There are some days that you have some lucky and you win. There are other ones that with the effort you can win. This match was really difficult because I've seen Arta playing really good singles, throwing 2 walls and killing all the points. So I tried my best and I got lucky.
Awesome, Ferrando. Well, another great performance. Keep it up, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Let's go.
Division 4 doubles. Coming up next, Iturbide and Gallo get another crack here, and Nicholas and Kubala, a rematch of what we saw just this past Friday night. Nicholas and Kubala ended up winning that match in 3 sets. Iturbide and Gallo won the first set 6-0, but after that it was all Nicholas and Kubala. They won the next 2 sets 6-4, 6-1 to get the win. Iturbide and Gallo just 4-3 so far this regular season. Nicholas and Kubala, one of the best records in all of Battle Court. They're 7-1. Again, 10 matches will make up a full regular season for all these teams, and this is their 9th now for Nicholas and Kubala, so not a lot left. Only 1 left in the regular season, and then hopefully for the Devils, the playoffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Iturbide has a serve for the Chargers.
Really aggressive start for the Chargers team in the last matchup. Iturbide was firing early, but as the Devils said, with a cold ball, a little easier to score. We'll see how they do in this one.
Here's a backhand by Kubala. Iturbide from the 8 line. Hard to the inside. Kubala is there. Iturbide on the backhand. Powerfully. Kubala stops it deep in the backcourt. Kubala at the 13 line. Left side. Here's Gallo now from the 12 line. Nicholas from the 7. Hard throw to the inside. Gallo's there. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Play to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Gallo from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Kubala on the sidewall. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt. First point of the first set goes to Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
And we've seen that all year from this Devils team. They just catch one more ball than their opponents throughout. And it starts with these 2 players, Nicholas and Kubala, 2 of the best catchers on the roster. Nicholas tied for first with Douglas in Division 2, 98.6%, and Kubala not too far behind. He's the top backorder in this division.
Nicholas on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Here's Iturbide. Nice backhand by Gallo. Gallo now on the forehand from the backcourt. 2 pass. Cut off by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 8 line. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rotate forehand by Iturbide. Kubala from the 11. Inside placement. Kubala takes off. Gets there. Cannot bring in the ball. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
And the drop shot really set the tone in that last match and what led to the quick start for the Chargers. You know, it's a cold ball, so it doesn't bounce and travel as far as it would as we move into a second and third set. So a little bit easier to score the drop shots early. Iturbide did so there.
Here's the backhand by Kubala to the inside. Gallo on the return. Kubala from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Iturbide, powerful forehand Robote cut off and a beautiful catch by Kubala. Kubala now from the 13 line to the inside. Robote, that rebound from the back wall played by Iturbide. Here's Nicholas, backhand from the 9. Nicholas again, this time from the 8. Powerful backhand. Kubala sent one. had hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve.
You see Kubala trying to pass. Again, with a colder ball, it's a little difficult to pass both players and get it to Gallo there in the backcourt, too. You see as we get into a second set, a little bit easier for Kubala, who, one thing you say, just lacks a little bit of power compared to some of the other backcourters. But in terms of his catching, one of the best and the best in his division.
There's Kubala on the backhand. Passes to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Kubala is there. Here's Gallo taking that off the side wall on the left side. Kubala from the 10 line. Rebote forehand laid up. Nicholas makes the catch. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Gallo's there. That backhand gets away and hits the overhead screen.
You see Gallo just trying to get that one to pass Iturbide, telling him afterwards, hey, don't need a pass, and rather keep the ball in play. Don't want to give any points away against this defensive-minded Devils team.
Powerful forehand by Gallo, will pass. Rebote. Inside placement. Read by both Devils. Inside placement will score for Nicholas. Well thrown. 3 points for Nicholas and Kubala. Nicholas has a serve for the Devils.
Not a shot per se, but I mean, keep it to the inside and throw it to the weaker of the two. Iturbide also in the top 3 in Division 4 in terms of catch rate. So if you're going to throw to one of these two in the purple shirt, it's going to be Gallo here in the back. Put it on the side wall. Devils get one back, and they lead 3-2.
Here's Gallo on the right side to the backcourt. Backhand by Kubala. Iturbide is there. Rebote along the wall, play to the inside. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Iturbide will take that on the bounce. Costello 2-all, lands in and scores. Well done. 3-3. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
Well, Iturbide is going to have to do a lot of that to come back and win this match, and even later on in this match. See here, Costano 2-all. Nicholas is shading to the outside, but
from the 8 line too.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good one. Got it just inside the boundary. Enough cut to get to the net before Nicholas got there.
Here's a backhand by Kubala. Rotate forehand. Gallo's there. Gallo on the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Kubala, right side. Crossing the side wall. Caught by Iturbide. Gallo from the 11 line. That ball lands out. 4th point for Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
Yeah, I mean, Nicholas threw that one awfully high. I don't know if he wanted to clip the sidewall first. I mean, 2-all gives it to Iturbide. The high inside placement leaves a tough catch for Gallo, so I can't imagine that was the intent based on the reaction. I didn't like it at all.
Here's a backhand by Kubala. Iturbide's there. Backhand to the inside. Kubala with a great catch. Kubala backs up, makes a fine play at the 12 line. Rotate forehand by Nicholas. Iturbide at the side wall. Backhand from the 10 line. Inside placement, read by Kubala. He gets up there and makes the play. Passes. Rotate forehand by Gallo. Well done. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas with the cortada. Stopped by Iturbide and a beautiful catch at the 8 line. Here's the backhand by Kubala to the inside. Gallo's there. Iturbide winds up. Placement inside again. Kubala back up there. from the Costello to the forehand of Gallo. Gallo passes. Robote coming out. Nicholas perfectly positioned to make the play. Here's Iturbide. Another drop shot.
Long run.
That one will score. Iturbide and Gallo have 5 points. Possible set point.
Set that beautifully. I mean, couple opportunities just pushing the Devils out of position and finally got Kubala to back up. Gets it just above the pad and contact here. The side wall just kills it.
He was there for 2 prior. Kubala's spot on in terms of his catching. Court positioning has been excellent as well. That last one just thrown beautifully by Iturbide to score.
Yeah, last match between these two teams had a very similar feel in the first set. Iturbide and Gallo a chance to close it out again.
There's a backhand by Kubala, right to the corner and out to the Robote. Difficult catch by Iturbide at the side wall. Kubala's there. Gallo from the 11 line to the inside. What a catch by Kubala. Gallo with the catch, backhand, powerfully thrown, low and hard. Kubala sends it deep. Robote coming out. Robote again, this time to the forehand of Iturbide. Caught by Nicholas midcourt. Iturbide at the side wall, backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Nicholas. This one caught by Iturbide. Split placement. Scooped up by Kubala. Great catch. Nice save. Here's Iturbide. Going hard to the inside. That scoop will be missed. Point and set for Iturbide and Gallo. Here we see on replay, great catch by Kubala. He moves to the outside beautifully. Now he's got to go back to the inside. This one thrown low and hard and scoring by Iturbide. Well done. First set goes 6-3 to the Chargers. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Gauge. Focus on the Chargers, Iturbide and Gallo. Communication between these two has been spot on. Gallo's catching's been much improved in this second match. And Iturbide's positioning of the ball, pretty impeccable. Currently playing our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. 2 doubles matches to close things out. Division 4 now. Finish things out with Division 3. About a minute to go before we begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
One thing we're seeing in this matchup too, Iturbide and Gallo have been loose, I mean, the entire way, laughing every time they win a point, smiling, talking with each other, and they're not coming off the court here. I mean, they seem to be in a good rhythm. And they're, you know, look, they're having their own meeting outside of the players' cage, out there on the court, talking through some strategy, telling them where exactly to be, and they keep playing like that. Should be able to win this match against one of the best teams in Battle Court here, Nicholas and Kubala. And it's just tough when you're all defense. You know, you don't throw a lot of shots. You just don't put a lot of pressure on the opponents. But these Devils are awfully tough when you get late in this match, second and third set especially. So see what they got here coming out to begin set 2.
We are ready to begin our second set. Nicholas has the serve for the Devils. Nicholas serves. Our second set has begun. Rebote saved by Nicholas to the inside. Gallo, tough catch at the side wall. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's a backhand by Kubala. That clips, goes to the outside. What a catch by Gallo. Iturbide advances, has it on the costado. Hard throw, will score. Iturbide and Gallo on the board first here for the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve.
If you're the Chargers, this almost has the feel of a singles match. I mean, if Iturbide gets it up there in the front court, he's got to shoot the first opportunity. See here, test Kubala, put it inside, right at his feet. I mean, he's a great catcher, but switching to his right and backing up, that's, you know, it's not his preferred side, not his preferred catch.
There's a backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand. Nicholas is there. Nicholas powerfully from the costado. Iturbide is calling for it. Plays it high. Nicholas has it. To the inside he goes. Rebote forehand. Saved by Gallo. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas again. Hard to the inside. Iturbide takes it low. Backhand from the 7 and Kubala is there. Great catch. Gallo, tough catch at the 13 line. There's the backhand. Gallo again, backhand. Difficult catch by Gallo, pulling that right off the side wall. Here's a backhand now by Kubala. Great catch by Kubala at the 12 line. Powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Gallo. Powerful backhand again. This one stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas shoots one to the inside. Kubala on the backhand from the 12 line. Rebote. Beautiful catch by Gallo. Backhand from the 13. Kubala's on it. Forehand to the inside. Iturbide from the 8. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Nicholas serves for the Devils.
The Chargers want to win this match. I mean, it depends on Gallo here in the backcourt. I mean, he made a couple of great catches throughout that point, but just going to need to do that consistently throughout this second and maybe even a third set if they need it. Devils doing a great job of just trapping Gallo with the ball. I mean, back from the 11 line to the back wall. And can't really pass.
Nicholas will take this on the bounce. Forehand. Right to the corner. Excellent save by Iturbide. Ball tipped at the 10 line. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
On to seeing the exact same thing as we saw in the previous matchup between these two. Getting to the second set, I mean, Gallo had to play a lot of these balls, throwing it hard at his feet. Just hasn't quite gotten a response yet.
Powerful forehand by Gallo. Caught by Kubala at the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Iturbide, tough grab off the sidewall at the 8 line. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall, played by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Iturbide, crossing the sidewall at the 12 line, dropping. Nicholas makes the save. Iturbide's got it. Drop shot to the inside, and Kubala got there. Beautiful throw. Rebote forehand, 2 pass. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 10. Gallo gets it across the side wall. Iturbide reached in and has a tip ball. 3 points for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves.
Yeah, you're going to live with those chances by Iturbide. I mean, he's got to take him up there in the front. If he makes the catch on his left side, he's got a good opportunity to score. And if Gallo just gets it in the back, I mean, just going to lay something up to the inside that maybe Nicholas can cut off. So you don't hate that at all. Just like to see him bring it in next time.
Powerful forehand by Gallo is caught by Kubala. Gallo now from the 13 line, high and hard to the front wall. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Gallo's there. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Kubala's got it. Backhand. Excellent catch by Gallo. Powerful backhand to the corner, and Kubala's there.
Nice backhand.
Rotate forehand by Nicholas. Iturbide. Good snag. Backhand to the outside. Lands out of play. 4 points for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Nicholas serves. Tough, tough play.
It's a difficult shot to execute because just seemingly you don't have a lot of control. I mean, you're just kind of swinging to the outside. You hope that ball lands in.
There's a few guys on the roster who are within battle court who do it really.
Yeah,
I mean,
Manu
comes to mind. But
anything with left side in control, really, but not a bad attempt.
Gallo powerfully to the inside. Kubala's on it. Iturbide tracks that ball to the 9 line. Makes a nice play. There's a backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Kubala. Beautiful catch. Here's Gallo. Backhand from the 12. That took off. Hit the overhead screen. 5 points for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. Possible set point.
Twice in the set now. Backhand's gotten away from Gallo up in that overhead screen. Textbook Nicholas and Kubala match here. First set didn't go their way, but they come back 6-1 here. 5-1, excuse me, here, and looking to make it 6-1 and take this set.
Here's a powerful backhand by Gallo. It passes. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Rebote left side by Iturbide. Powerful forehand. Iturbide, Nicholas rather, on the save. 2-all, caught the pad. Point and set to Nicholas and Kubala. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set.
So he went for it, just caught the pad.
Yeah, well, opportunities were working out for him in the first set. That one, I mean, that caught the Iturbide shaking his head right when he threw it. He knew that was low the entire way. But it sets up a third set here. Once again, between these two teams, Nicholas and Kubala. Just the one blemish in their win-loss record this year. Lost to Alex and Bradley in the middle point of their season, and that team, I believe that's only 1 or 2 wins for that team this year, so. But in order to defeat this type of team, you have to have an aggressive shot maker, and that Warriors team had Alex, who controlled play, and then this team here with the Chargers, they do have Iturbide up in front, and we saw he got hot in the first set. 6-3, the Chargers were able to take it. Now the best set there in set 2, and the Devils turned it around. And our final match of the day will be Division 3 doubles, Zuleika and Arta against Ferunda and Benny. That'll be up next. Game day tied right now 2-2, so regardless of the result here, whichever team wins, game day will come down to that final match. See, not a whole lot of talk here, and these guys, they know how to play. They know the game plan, just a matter of executing. Just got to catch their breath in between the sets because they play some lengthy points. They work hard. pretty much every point. Back here, the Chargers, Iturbide and Gallo. You don't see them in the cage because, well, we're back out on the court already. They didn't waste a lot of time in the first set. They stayed out there. Here for set 2, got a little break. Right back out there, eager to get this match started again. Third set coming up here to decide our 5th match of the day. Be the Chargers, Iturbide and Gallo with control of the serve.
We're ready to begin our 3rd and final set. First team to reach 6 points win this match. Iturbide has a serve for the Chargers. Iturbide serves, we begin. Kubala deep in the backcourt to make the catch. Iturbide midcourt, backhand, powerfully thrown right to the inside, caught by Kubala. Here's Gallo from the 11 line, backhand. Wall to wall from the left side, Gallo goes, Rebote forehand, saved by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Difficult save at the side wall, had the distance, Nicholas is on it, blasts it to the outside where it scores. Nicholas and Kubala first up on the board here in our 3rd and final set for this match. Nicholas has the serve.
I just love the shot selection by Nicholas. He hasn't thrown one ball to the outside this entire match. He waits for the right opportunity. He's been patient here. Iturbide just flicks it up. Nicholas is lining it up. He takes a look. He knows Iturbide wants to be aggressive and slide to the inside. Puts it outside, well out of reach. Perfectly done.
Powerful throw by Gallo. Rebote saved on the forehand of Nicholas. Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Kubala. Fine catch. Iturbide. Costi inside. High scoop in and out of the cesta there on the left side. We're all tied up. 1-1. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
I just love the communication between the Devils, too. I mean, Kubala goes for a tough catch. It's a great effort, had it for a moment. Nicholas just gives him a thumbs up. Keep doing what you're doing back there. Don't worry about that one mistake. I mean, if he brings this one in, I mean, high scoop, had it for a moment. One hand along the wall. That would have been incredible.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Gallo's there. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Wall to wall again. Forehand rebote by Nicholas. Caught by Gallo. Dropped by Gallo. That's a second point for Nicholas and Kubala. Nicholas serves.
And you want to see Gallo going for that ball as he's ranging back into the corner. Even if he does catch it, he's not going to throw it to pass from there. Trying to trap him deep in the backcourt as they've done from the beginning of the second set. It's worked out really well.
Iturbide picks this serve, fires the Costado inside to score. 2-2. Iturbide serves. The precision on that throw is just can't be overstated. I mean,
Nicholas also looked like he hooked the serve a little bit. I mean, Iturbide hasn't gotten one. I mean, right to him on the left side. That's a great opportunity.
Very well done.
And Nicholas recognized it, apologizing to Kubala, just left him out to dry there on the inside.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Gallo's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Catch on the forehand of Kubala. He passes. Well thrown. Rebote. Little clip. Taken on the bounce by Nicholas. Low and hard by Nicholas. Stopped by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Beautiful catch by Gallo. Here's the backhand. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas Cortada. Stopped by Iturbide. Great catch by Kubala. Right back to the corner, and Gallo's there. Nicholas on the catch. Gallo now from the 11 line. Powerful backhand, wall to wall. Here's the backhand. Hard to the inside. Kubala is there. Backhand. Iturbide, difficult catch, big backhand. Kubala makes the catch, backhand from the 12 line. Wall to wall from the left side of Kubala. Rebote forehand, straight back. Dropping, saved by Nicholas. Iturbide on the tip. Hard to the inside, Kubala, great catch. Gallo from the 11 line, another big backhand. Gallo from the 12. Kubala advances, takes it in the air. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Caught on the forehand of Gallo. Gallo powerfully from the right side. Iturbide on the catch. From the costado to the inside. Kubala comes out to make the save. Ball taken on the quick bounce by Iturbide. Hard to the inside. What a catch by Kubala. Gallo on the backhand. Here's Nicholas from the 8 line. Rotate forehand. That ball is tipped at the side wall. 3 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Great play by all 4 players. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Got to give Kubala a lot of credit. He made 3 or 4 tough catches there that very well could have ended the point, kept it going, and that rebote was just a bullet right on the wall thrown by Iturbide. Chargers showing a little more fight in this one. Last time, third set, got away from them 6-1. This time, they're right in it. 3-2, they lead.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote. Forehand by Iturbide. Nicholas, great catch. Gallo, fine play on the 12 line. Nicholas saves the forehand. Rebote. Iturbide is there. Costado to the inside. Great pickup by Kubala on the left side. Gallo with the catch. Forehand from the 12. Trying to pass. He does. Backhand by Kubala. Nicholas, powerful backhand. Rebote save by Iturbide. Here's Kubala. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Caught in the air by Nicholas. What a catch by Gallo off the sidewall. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote to the outside. Gallo gets out there, makes the catch. Did not have control of the ball when he went to make the throw. We're tied up 3-3. Nicholas serves for the Devils.
Exactly right there, Stu. Had it for a moment, just went to line it up and just didn't have the ball. It's a tough break, but Gallo, I got to give him credit. He's stepping up here into this third set, too.
Definitely not having the same issues that he had earlier.
Iturbide picks the serve. Costado to pass on the inside. Great save by Kubala. Gallo gets to the outside to make the catch. Crosses the wall. Saved by Nicholas. Tough catch by Gallo. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Passes. Rebote by Iturbide. Right up the middle. Here's Kubala. Gallo from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote. Rebote forehand. Iturbide left side to the inside. Nicholas is there. Low and hard. What a catch by Gallo. Kubala now from the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Iturbide, crossing the sidewall. Back out to the rebote and saved by Nicholas. Kubala from the 10 line. Gallo over the top, big bounce, taken on the forehand of Nicholas. Sends it back, Gallo's there, backhand. Rebote forehand by Iturbide, rifle to the corner, dropping and scoring. A well-played point again by all 4 players. 4 points for Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
And just like that, back in front. You know, sometimes with these defensive teams, they just can't find a way to score. And they get in these long rallies, and against a player like Iturbide, eventually you give him a good enough opportunity, he's not going to miss more than once.
Such a hard-fought point.
Point by point here into this third set. Now the Chargers out in front.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote by Iturbide. Nicholas is there. Gallo from the 13 line. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall. He goes from the left side. Rebote saved by Nicholas. Iturbide has it at the 7. Powerful Costado along the wall. Caught and returned beautifully by Kubala. Splitter will score. 5 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Possible match point.
Iturbide's turned it up a gear here late. I mean, throwing it hard to some very difficult spots on the wall, splitters, wherever it may be. Not throwing those traditional shots to score, but been doing just enough to keep the defense on their toes.
Hard serve by Iturbide, handled well by Kubala. Here's the backhand. Kubala again, this time from the 11 line. He goes deep. Gallo in the corner, comes out on the left side. Kubala from the 12 line. Gallo steps up to the 11, backhand. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rebote to pass. Iturbide, splitter, caught on the forehand of Kubala. Kubala keeps it high. Gallows gets in there, makes the catch, low and hard on the backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's 4 points for Nicholas and Kubala. Still possible match point for Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Nicholas serves.
Iturbide just telling him, hey, forget about that. He's been catching great. He's giving him a chance here to win this match into a third set. All he can hope for. See if Iturbide gets an opportunity to kill it. Not even giving him a chance.
Big right side by Gallo is caught by Nicholas. Iturbide, tremendous catch on the backhand, and Kubala's there. Down low, Gallo makes the catch. Big backhand. Rebote's coming out. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the Costado. Scoop attempt is tipped. It is 5-5.
Wow.
This is match point.
The Devils doing all they can, winning these last 2 points to tie it up. Winning this match comes down to the 1 point. Game day tied 2-2. Huge point right here.
Gallo from the forehand, powerfully to the inside. The ball is dropping, saved by Nicholas. Iturbide goes up the wall, catches it, returns it powerfully from the left side. Nicholas for the forehand, Rebote. Catch by Gallo, backhand from the 11 line. Catch by Kubala, backhand. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Iturbide, powerfully thrown. Rebote saved by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Gallo. Hard throw, caught by Nicholas at the 9 line. Gallo deep in the backcourt, keeps it alive. High and hard to the back wall. Iturbide gets in there, makes a fantastic catch, keeps this hard to the inside, and Kubala's there. Gallo looking to pass, he does. Rebote. Iturbide on the bounce. Costado splitter.
Oh, they get there.
Scores on the second bounce.
Wow.
What a point, what a match. Point, set, and match for Iturbide and Gallo, taking it in the third set, 6-5.
Wow, coming down to the final point of the third set, Iturbide and Gallo win the rematch and give the Chargers a 3-2 lead heading into the final match of the day. That'll be third division doubles. Zuleika and Arta will take on Ferronda and Benny. That's coming up in just 2 minutes. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Take a look at that game day score now. 3-2 in favor of the Chargers with just one match left in the game day. We're going to hear from our winners, Iturbide and Gallo, giving their team a chance to win the game day coming up next. Here they are, Iturbide and Gallo. Congratulations, guys. What a match coming down to that final point. You played this team just Friday night, and they got the better of you in the last 2 sets. How were you able to turn it around and stay in it and win the 3rd set this time around?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't spoke to you guys in a while, but I was a little angry after Friday.
Sure.
I feel like we gave them a free W.
Yep.
But we turned the tables. They played great. We got to the points amounts faster, and here we are. The W, we'll take it.
Well, good to hear from you again, Gallo. Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
Iturbide has something to say.
Vamos, Chargers.
There you go, I guess.
Vamos, Chargers. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. One match left here. Zuleika and Arta take on Ferronda and Benny here in this 3rd division doubles match. So Zuleika and Arta 3-5 so far this regular season. Ferronda and Benny just 3-3. A couple fewer games played for the Devils. Game day on the line here with a win by Zuleika and Arta. The Chargers would pick up a full point and win the game day. Ferronda and Benny win, and in a 3-3 tie. There's a serve. We begin our final match. High, hard backhand by Benny, a little too high. That's in the overhead screen to start things off. Chargers, first point of our final match. Backhand inside, dropping. There's Arta. Backhand from the 10. Right along the wall for Benny. Catch by Zuleika. Tries to pass. Benny steps in front of it, makes the play. Arta now from deeper in the backcourt, plays it along the wall. Oh, Benny, late reaction, still came away with it. Tough catch there by Benny again, into the corner, floats it up. There's Arta. Backhand inside, picked off by Ferronda. Ferronda calls him off, lays up the rebote. Zuleika looking to attack. He fires it low and hard inside. Benny looks to play the rebote. He's got it. Zuleika scoop into the drop shot. Dropped in to score. Well done. 2 in a row for the Chargers.
Benny called out to Ferronda to let him know he wasn't going to get there. Ferronda did what he could to come cross court. And of course, Ferronda knows that Zuleika is capable, when he has the ball like this, is throwing a 2-all as a drop shot.
Hard serve taken on the outside by Benny. Crossing the wall, Zuleika able to dig one out. Ferronda aggressive. Costado, it's a drop shot of his own. Zuleika got there and just flicked it up. One fluid motion, that's in play. Benny, that one clipped, right to Arta. He blasts the backhand. Gotta reach a Benny. Ferronda comes back for it. Lays it up to the middle of the court. Zuleika again, even lower this time. Dropping. Benny's got it before the second bounce. Benny back there at the 13. Drops it along the wall. Zuleika takes it off. Plays it back up the middle. Benny now winds up the forehand. High to the inside. There's Arta. Flying rebote. Up Up the middle, Zulaika. Rostado inside. Fronda fell down, but it's going to Benny. He makes the play. Catch on the inside, backhand. Arte gonna run around this one. Plays it low and hard to the inside for Ronda. Coming cross court, backhand 2-wall. Scoop by Zulaika. Forehand back over the top. Benny goes up, makes the catch. Cortada, not enough. Scooped up by Zulaika. He sends it high and deep. Forehand Bote. Played up the middle, right back to Arta. Arta hard to the inside. Benny makes the play. Benny puts it on the wall. Arta, great catch. Hard backhand, that one dropping. Benny steps up. Forehand Bote caught the corners. Scoop missed. High scoop. Dropped there by Ferronda. 3 straight for the Chargers. Zulaika and Arta.
Arch has been spot on the catching in the backcourt.
With a low bullet inside, Zulaika comes flying in there, makes the catch, sends it right back to him. Any lower this time, Zulaika pulls it in, sends it high and deep, and he's waiting for it along the wall. Here's Arta now from the 12 line, keeps it inside. There's Benny ripping it off the numbers, sends the backhand right back to him. Catch along the sidewall, backhand, fired out of reach. Here's the rebote. Ronda plays it inside, caught by Arta. Big backhand now. Close to the wall for Ronda. Nice save, but gives it to Zulaika. Inside placement on the return. Benny climbs the wall and comes down with the ball. There's Arta ranging back for one now. Played inside. Benny's got it. Benny high and hard, wall to wall. Zulaika fires it. Inside, here's the rebote. Pushed up the middle by Ferronda, Arta. Off Ferronda, takes it in overhead. Backhand to the inside, Arta. Benny now. Higher and harder, takes Arta out of it. Zulaika backpedals, he fires it inside. Benny stands in, makes the play. Keeps this one low, Zulaika goes up for it. Backhand by Benny, a little too high. That went up in the overhead screen. It's out of play.
Benny looking to get that ball to the back wall. Just caught the overhead screen on the way. Zulaika and Arta have been, for the most part, flawless. Arch is catching the back solid. Zulaika powerful on every rebote. And serve.
The hard serve. Benny keeps it on the left side. Right back to Arta. Lays it up the middle. Here's Benny now. Forehand from the 12 line. Zulaika takes it in overhead. Ooh. Magic City bounce. Will Zulaika get there? He does. Whips it inside. Benny takes it in overhead. Forehand. What's a long Cortada? Scooped up off the sidewall. There's Zulaika. Back to Benny. Benny goes high and deep. Arta reaches up, makes the play. Benny from the 12 line. Out to the middle of the court. Drops between them. Zulaika saves it on the back end. It's a 2-wall. Caught in the air by Ferronda inside placement. Zulaika on the forehand. Powers it inside. Better catch there by Benny. Rips it off the numbers. Zulaika goes wall to wall. Rebote lined up on the left side. Turned inside to Arta. Here's Benny now from the 11. It's on the numbers. Dropping low for Arta. Arta goes deep. Rebote forehand. Played inside. Arta keeps it on the left. Low runner. Benny waiting for it. He scoops it. Benny again, this time from the 13, high and deep. Passing both Chargers. Rebote sent it right back to him. Good catch on the left side. Outside placement by Foronda. Off the rebote, gets the Devils their first point of the set.
Perfect timing. Both Chargers mid-court to the inside. Foronda lines it up outside, lands it perfectly. Very well done. Well, I'll tell you, Benny, Zuleika was coming in, and Benny made the catch on the right side, and Zuleika had to be cautious of the forehand. Then he threw a cortada. It's like, wow, okay.
Hard serve coming up the middle of the box. Arta, the backhand, goes deep. Foronda tracks it down at the 6 line to the inside. Arta makes the catch back behind him. Catch along the wall. Foronda sends it deep. Arta, nice play. Pass both Devils again. Foronda saves the rebote. Zuleika from the costado to the inside. Benny with a tough scoop. He made it. Right back to him, another one. This one inside placement. Benny has to save the rebote. He's got it. Back to Zuleika, though. Keeps the pressure on. Floats this one out of reach. Foronda now gets involved. He saves it high off the front wall. And it's dropped. 2 points for the Devils. Foronda and Benny.
Rare miss by Zuleika there at the side wall. His catching's been spot on.
Benny with the left side. Catch by Arta. Benny tip ball there along the side wall. That gives the Chargers 5 points possible. Set point. A couple more mistakes from Benny here. Feeling the overhead screen. Missed ball. And he was playing so well earlier today and really the last 4 or 5 game days for the Devils. It's a hard serve, but an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up.
Yeah, it was coming fast.
Second serve is good. Benny takes it on the outside. Low runner just above the pad. Nice scoop by Arta. Sends it back inside. Benny waits on it. And goes wall to wall. Zuleika, powerful rebote turned. It's dropping. Benny gets there. Backhand. Caught along the inside by Arta. He goes deep. Well out of reach of both Devils. Foronda steps in to save the rebote. Now Zuleika plays one over the top. Back inside. Benny. Zuleika comes flying in, backhand from the 9 to the inside. Benny again. Lotte left side by Foronda to the inside. Here's Arta with the catch and the backhand. Juggling on the catch of Foronda. Point and set. Zuleika and Arta take it 6-2. 2 minutes. Back and play our second set.
Tough play there at the side wall. Benny set up at the back wall. Just not able to get a rhythm of being able to put any points up there on the board.
Now, after the Chargers started with 3 wins, 0 losses, and 2 ties, they've lost 5 of their last 6 game days. 5 game day losses and 1 game day win. And it's been a different story here for the Devils team. They started off 1 win, 2 losses, 1 tie in their first 4 matches. And since that point, they have 4 wins and just 2 ties. So this is a Devils team that hasn't been defeated since middle point of February. and a Chargers team that has only won one game day since the middle of February as well. So two teams on different paths here, but Chargers kind of needed one of these days where they take out one of the top teams, get some points, and make their way back up the standings. But it's only halfway to winning the match, though. Got to win 2 sets here in Battle Court, and that was a uncharacteristic play, really, by the Devils there. I mean, Fronton not doing a whole lot in that first set, but Benny in the back, that's really what was surprising. I mean, a couple errant throws, 2 in the overhead screen, a couple missed balls. And you make that many mistakes, it's just tough to hang in the set. And that's the beauty of the format here. You got to win 2 sets to win the match, so you can wipe the slate clean, forget about it, and come back with a clean slate here in set 2. Devils will have that. They will also have the serve.
Nicholas coming in and showing some leadership off of. Lost there in that last match. It was pretty tough. 5-5 in the third set.
With that, we are ready to begin our second set. Fronton and Benny will be serving to Zulaika and Arta. Serve our second set has begun. Fronton on the inside, picks it off overhead, sends it back to Arta. Backhand inside, here's Benny now from the 12. It was deep, not past Arta though, he steps in and makes a play. Catch on the inside, Benny. Oh, puts it back to Zulaika though, Costado, high, hard throw. Picked up on the bounce, here's Benny. Crossing on the inside, Robote saved by Zulaika. Fronton steps in, Costado with a drop shot. Not dropping enough, Arta gets there, backhand. Tough one, Benny running around it, he makes a save. High scoop by Zulaika into the backcourt now. Sends it to pass. Fronton saves the Robote, back inside for Arta. Benny now from the 12. Right back to Arta. Zulaika, 2-wall. 2 score. That's well thrown again. Chargers get the first point of set 2.
Beautiful shot by Zulaika. Positioning was excellent throughout that first point. Arta got out of the way on the side wall. Zulaika got in nicely.
Hard serve again. Benny got it before it crossed the wall. Big backhand there follows. Robote forehand, that's just launched by Zulaika. Benny ducks, will Fronton to get there. He will not. Tried to slap it up and it comes up short. 2 points for the Chargers to open up this match.
I don't know that I've seen a harder forehand Robote than that just now.
Well, he was firing them in the first match too.
I mean, Benny just ducked down.
I mean,
he took off.
Look, yeah. Almost got the home run there. Oh, Fronton picks this serve back to the inside. Look at Arta. He got there just before the second bounce. It's coming back out to Fronton. The outside placement is in and scoring.
That was impressive. Fronton snapped that outside very quickly. Very well done.
Yeah, he's been doing that a little more.
Very well done.
Hard serve. Arta gets up to it. Backhand. That's launched. Shoots off the back wall. Saved by Fronton, but right back to Zulaika. Drop shot. That's a long run for Benny. He's going to get there. Benny to the outside. Oh, scoop by Zulaika. Benny duck. He does, and the Karam scores. 3-1 lead for the Chargers.
Well, you know, Benny did throw the cortada before, so
It was only,
it was only a matter of time.
yeah, you can see here, Benny gets
Great
up to
effort.
it, but goes outside. And look at that scoop.
Oops, he
by
caught it. Duck.
Benny's got, yeah, duck. Okay. Yeah. Great defense there by the Chargers. That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Benny takes that serve, fires it from the right side, right to Arta. Backhand. And he's there. Arta. Sent high off the back wall. Fronton sends the rebote back to him. Arta with a good catch up overhead. Wall to wall from the left side. Fronton tracks it down, crosses the wall. Arta, great catch again. Oh, bullet, snapped by Benny. Benny hard to the inside. Arta with another good catch. There's the backhand. Benny now on the right side, comes over the top. Big bounce, tipped by Arta. That'll be a second point for the Devils. They will serve.
Arta's catching's been absolutely solid here in this match. A rare miss for him.
Arta now on the forehand. Oh, long cortada. Oh, stop before the second bounce. That's a spectacular catch by Fronton. Zulaika gonna keep the pressure on. Passes. Fronton saves that rebote wall to wall. Zulaika, powerful throw of his own. Caught by Benny. Arta now at the 11 line to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Low bullet. Stopped by Zulaika.
Look at that.
What a backhand there. Fronton gonna get to this one. Plays it inside on the wall. What a grab there by Arta. Benny comes flying into the corner. Great catch of his own. Back to Zulaika's forehand though. He pumps it inside. Low and hard high scoop made by Benny. Arta reaching in again, controls it. Plays it inside. Fronton takes it in. Backhand. Caught by Arta from the 10 line. Plays it inside to Benny. Inside placement with a big bounce. Benny, forehand back over the top. Good play for Zulaika, but Arta's got his back up. Fronton, long cortada again.
Beautiful.
One-handed catch by Zulaika. The backhand by Benny in the corner. Benny sends it up the middle. Arta with the left side to the inside. Crosses the wall. Fronton lays it up on the back end. Cut off by Zulaika. High clipper. Oh, Benny caught it. Benny comes over the top to the inside. Arta, only one there. He made the catch. High scoop again by Benny. Sends it high and hard to the inside. Rebote coming way out. Zulaika sends it back to Fronton. He gets there. Makes a save to Arta. Benny thought about it. Lets it pass. Fronton just kind of lays it up. Zulaika inside placement. Benny with a nice scoop.
Catch.
He kept it going. Again, this one past Benny. Fronton all alone, plays it to the inside. High bouncer, controlled by Arta again, backing up into the corner. Benny on the inside, long run. Arta gets up there. Strong backhand follows. Coming up the middle, Fronton plays it inside. Scoop again, there's Arta. Great catching. Benny now steps up, sends it deep to Arta. Again in that corner, makes the play. Backhand opens up. Right to Benny. Benny to the inside. Low runner. Arta steps out of the way. Zulaika saves the rebote. Benny with the scoop. Cortada, we elevated it enough, and Arta able to make the catch. High off the back wall again. Fronton sends the rebote wall to wall. Zulaika, that's a tough one. He stays with it. Benny, great catch overhead. Zulaika Another rebote, just launches it wall to wall, hits a couple surfaces. Fronda hooked it. It's in play, inside placement. Benny waiting for the rebote. He saves a 2-wall right to Zulaika. Inside Benny scoops it up again. Arta now with a great catch on the left side. Backhand on the numbers. Dropping between the Devils. Fronda, it's a 2-wall. Oh, Zulaika flicked it up. Will it reach? It does. Fronda gets there, whips it inside to score.
Goodness,
what a point.
What a phenomenal point.
The Devils tie it up after that, 3-3. Tremendous by all four of them.
Players.
Yep.
Just shot after shot, throw after throw, catch after catch. Positioning was spot on, excellent. Fronda all the way up there, boom, to pass. And Benny's come off to put tape on his cesta. Cestas do take a beating, develop weak spots. Remember, they're entirely handmade.
You see him working on it right now. Live look.
And if you're catching in one spot in particular, there's ribs underneath. It's not just one smooth surface there. Those ribs break. Need to be reinforced. But that's something that has to be done in between game days.
Yeah, that's not a quick fix. That is a quick fix.
So reinforcing with strapping tape is actually pretty common.
Yeah, you see that, on a lot of, take a look at Zulaika's basket right there. You see that on almost every player.
Three in the second set.
Yeah, we'll continue play here, 3-3.
Have equipment and or injury timeouts of an indeterminate period.
We'll continue play here from the serves. We resume our second set. Backhand to the inside there by Arta. Ready to pass. Fronda saves rebote. Arta from the 10 line. Goes deep. That's coming way out. Fronda up at the 4 line. Turns it inside. Magic City bounce. Arta got out of the way. Zulaika made the save. Here's Benny. Low bullet inside. Zulaika coming back forward. Saves it again. Oh, tip ball. Fronda reaching up the middle. That's tipped. 4 points. Chargers now lead.
I think that Zulaika kind of sensed that Arta's head got out of it a little bit. Arta's spoken to us about that. Some of those player of the day interviews that we've had with him. Sometimes he gets distracted. And Zulaika just stepped in beautifully there.
Hard serve, up the middle, Benny. Left side, cut off by Zulaika. Well, he takes him out of it. Big backhand. Fronda at the 5 line, sends it. Right back to Arta, though. Fronda crashes into the wall. Backhand, clears the overhead screen. Coming back to Zulaika. Plays it inside. Benny steps away again. Fronda saves the rebote. Arta, low runner. Benny on the right side, caught in the air. That one crosses the wall. Rebote made by Zulaika. High scoop made by Benny. Fronda again off his footing, just kind of lays it up. Zulaika steps in front of it. Forehand to the inside. Benny running around it. He scoops it up. Arta with a great read. Got there in the air. Backhand up the middle. Benny winds it up. High off the front wall. That's a 3-wall play. Zulaika knows where to be. Saves it to the inside. Here's Benny from the 7. Oh, and hard. Cut off by Zulaika. The backhand right back to him. Benny's there. Arta has in the middle of the court. Low runner. That's right on the wall. Crossing. Fronda saves it on the backhand. Arta goes up with the catch. Runner inside. Right back to him. Benny from the 11 line, inside placement. Arta takes it in up overhead. Benny back to the 12. Sends it a little higher. It's coming out. Rote forehand crossing the wall. Ferronda rather comes in there to make the save. 2-wall attempt. Zuleika ducked. Ferronda from the outside. Oh, the 2-wall is too low. It's into the pad, and any part of that pad is bad. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for the Chargers.
Like Arta, hey man, sorry. Thought you know I was going to throw that. That was the look on his face. I do now.
Then Ferronda getting in there with an uncharacteristic 2-wall attempt.
What a hard serve. Benny gets there before it crosses. Back to the inside. Right on the wall. Arta with a spectacular catch. Forehand rebote, launch wall to wall there by Zuleika. Ferronda just does get out there, sends it inside. Arta running around it. Nice rebote save of his own. Catch by Ferronda to the inside. Arta with a scoop. He made it. What a play. Benny now back on the inside, plays it off the wall. Arta gets it. Backhand. On the numbers, there's Benny. Benny goes deep. Not past Arta though. Backed up to the glass, sends it inside. Benny again. Plays it right on the numbers. Arta takes it off. Ferronda now looking for that rebote. Played inside. Zuleika splitter is out. Good communication by the Devils. That sails out of play 4 points. It extends the match.
Zuleika looking to finish it there to the outside of the court. Does it as well as anybody. Tell you, Arta was definitely able to regroup. Positioning's been solid and catches have been really good.
A powerful serve again. Arta keeps it on the left side. Low runner. Dropping. Benny's there. Nice catch. Arta from the 11 line. Sends it high and deep. Rebote comes shooting off the back wall. Turned off the side wall. Right to Zuleika. Inside placement with a big bounce. Benny keeps the match going with a nice catch. Another rebote. This time a forehand. Dropping at the feet of Benny. He makes the play. Arta up the middle, powerful backhand. Here's the rebote, played back over the top, leaves a tough scoop. Arta made it up high on the left side. Arta, great defense into the backcourt, trying to pass Benny. He will not. Benny keeps it on the left side. Back inside, Arta steps up. Benny at the 12, high off the front wall again. 3-wall play. Zuleika saves the rebote. Big bounce again, controlled by Benny. Benny whips it off the wall. Arta ducks. Zuleika sends it wall to wall. Nice rebote by Ferronda. Zuleika lines it up. Back up the middle for Benny. Benny over the top. On the inside, Arta reaching up again, makes the play. Orlando Bote caught off the sidewall. Arta get the backhand. Benny steps in. Orlando Bote crossing, caught by Benny off the wall. Oh, runner picked off by Zuleika. There's the backhand.
Another marathon point.
Catch by Benny. Zuleika with the play. Costado to the inside. Benny, that's a tough one. He elects to run around it. He gets out there. It's in play, but Zuleika with the forehand to the inside. Tough one again. Benny saves another rebote. He gets up. Arta makes the catch. Puts it back inside. Tough rebote now. Ferronda saves it right to Zuleika. 2-wall.
What a way to finish it.
For the win. Point, set, and match. Tremendous match going the way of the Chargers, 6-2, 6-4. They win the game day on top of it, 4-2. What a way to close out the action today. So folks, we will not be having a post-game show today, but we will be hearing from Zuleika and Arta We'll give them a moment to catch their breath because that was a
that's nice.
That's a crazy point.
That's generous.
Yeah, well, give them a moment here as they make their way off the court. 4-2 game day win for the Chargers. As you said, just their second game day win since about the middle of February. And maybe the start of a resurgence for this Chargers team. Full point today, the Chargers move up into a tie for third place. Oh, sorry, not in a tie for third place. They move up into third place. And you'll see those two players, Zuleika and Arta, right now, making their way over to the DraftKings Players Cage. How about the two matches Zuleika played today? I mean, both of them were just
phenomenal play.
Just incredible.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
There we have Zuleika and Arta, winners of that final match, giving your team the game day win, just the second win for the Chargers since the middle of February. Zuleika, you talked about setting the tone early. How big was the game day win today?
Yeah, it was so necessary. We had a...
All right, folks, give us one moment there. Looked like the mic was off. Zuleika it was insightful. We
It's
heard
always
what he,
insightful.
It is.
Of
we
course
heard what he had to say.
It helps to have the microphone on.
Hello, hello, hello.
Looks like they could hear him, but Zuleika, yeah, go ahead with what you were saying about the setting the tone and getting that game day win.
Yeah, right. We were having a long losing streak. We needed this game day was so important for us, just to have the confidence to face the playoff, the end of the season. So yeah, today was a boost of confidence, and hopefully we can set the tone for the rest of the regular season and get strong to the playoffs.
Yeah, and Arta, just have to say, the catching there in the backcourt was phenomenal today. Some of the best we've seen from you this year. Can you talk about the confidence throughout that match and what you were feeling back there throughout?
Thank you, Andrew. No, honestly, I've been injured for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, I think, already. So I think today was the first day I was thinking on playing and not on the pain I had, okay, if I move this way, it's going to hurt. If I throw this way, it's going to hurt. So today I didn't have that in mind, so I was just focused on the bare game. So I guess that probably helped.
Yeah, well, it's an awesome performance, guys. Big game day win for the Chargers, and we'll see you here next week. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, guys.
That'll do it for us today. Join us on Fridays. We continue on our Winter 25 Battle Court season. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your week, everybody. We'll see you Friday.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai?
Friday at 7.
The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a Karen Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.